Good evening, friends. One-time stimulus payments are now available for Americans that are experiencing financial troubles during this crisis. Biden has set up meetings with important lawmakers like Senate Democrats Joe Manchin and Senator Kristen Sinema in order to reach a deal as soon as possible. So friends, there's a lot of news to cover in today's video. Also, please remember that I'm here every day to bring you up to date on all of the breaking news in Congress that's related to fourth stimulus checks, seniors, Social Security, SSI, SSDI, RRB, and VA beneficiaries. Please, friends, make sure to share this video on social media and also with your friends and family if they need more honest stimulus news.
This is not a time to be throwing more fuel on the fire. We have inflation, and we have basically an economy that's on fire. You don't throw more fuel on the fire that's already on fire, causing the problems that we have. So we've got to get our house in order. And it's all about the economy, and it's about the inflation that we're dealing with, and it's about how do you restrain yourself from continuing to throw more fuel to the fire.
Senator, on today's hearing, there's some concern that we're going to get more reliant on raw minerals that this country may not have the more we go toward green, like electric vehicles.
Well, let me just tell you this. I've been very much concerned about that, and I have said I am not going to vote with my vote. I'm not going to vote to put our country in a situation where we're going to be dependent on foreign supply chains for the fuel that we need and how we run our economy. I'm just not going to do it. And you can't throw caution to the wind. We're the greatest nation on earth. We should be able to be energy independent and take care of ourselves. And we can do that while we help our allies around the world. We're not doing what we should do and what we could do, and you can't basically just say you wish it away and it happens. You can transition in a responsible way, and that's what we're looking at. But we're all responsible for the climate. We can do it better. You can innovate your way to a cleaner climate. You can't eliminate your way.
How do you think the inflation will affect Democrats in the midterms?
I don't know on the political. People should quit worrying about the politics. You know, the worst thing can happen is you lose. Do the right thing for the American people. Be an American. Don't worry about being a Democrat or Republican. Be an American. Do our jobs that we swore an oath to. That's it.
Can I ask you a bit about there's a bunch of mask changes with the Democrats and blue states.
I got you.
Thanks for your time, Senator Mitchell.
Alrighty, friends. So today, President Biden acknowledged the great stress on American families' budgets after a key inflation report showed annual inflation has hit 7.5%. President Biden claimed and stated, "There are also signs that we will make it through this challenge." President Biden said during his speech, "On higher prices, we have been using every tool at our disposal. And while today is a reminder that Americans' budgets are being stretched in ways that create real stress at the kitchen table, there are also signs that we will make it through this challenge." The Consumer Price Index rose 7.5% in the 12 months ending January, not adjusted for seasonal swings. The Bureau of Labor Statistics said Thursday it was the steepest annual price increase since February 1982 and worse than many economists had forecasted. But once again, President Biden has reiterated forecasts that project inflation will ease substantially by the end of this year. The report comes as the U.S. grapples with supply chain issues and high consumer prices as the economy struggles to rebound from this crisis. Economic anxiety among the American public has caused Biden's approval ratings to drop significantly in the past few months. Now, all of this comes during a midterm election year, where Democrats are trying to keep control of their very slim majorities in Congress, and Republicans have a real chance of flipping control. Back in December, when a report was released that showed the Consumer Price Index rose by 6.8%, the president said he believed the U.S. was at a peak of the inflation crisis. Biden told reporters at the White House in December, "It is a real bump in the road. It does affect families when you walk into a grocery store and you're paying more for whatever you're purchasing. It does matter. It matters to people when you're paying for more gas. Although in some states, we've got the price down below $3 a gallon. But the point is, it's not gone down quickly enough. But I think it will." Even though it is clear that inflation is one of America's biggest issues right now, Jared Bernstein, a member of the White House Council of Economic Advisors, defended the Biden administration's outlook on inflation. So friends, what are your thoughts on the rising inflation in our country? And do you think that the White House is doing a good job at addressing it? Please leave your thoughts in the comment section below. According to New York Governor Kathy Hochul's new announcement, more than $64 million in federal funding will be used to provide one-time payments to struggling New Yorkers, including those with children or living in multi-generational households, to help with their expenses amid this ongoing crisis. So friends, I think it's really wonderful that the New York governor is helping many of her residents who are having financial difficulties. These one-time payments are earmarked to help with the cost of diapers for struggling families, food expenses for households with both children and older adults, and provide housing and relocation assistance. The funding pot is being administered via the state's Crisis Emergency Assistance Fund. And according to many officials, unquestionably, New Yorkers are still reeling from this crisis, including many who were struggling to get by even before the emergency began nearly 2 years ago. This funding will provide important short-term relief for families with young children or an older member of their household as we collectively continue to recover from the economic turmoil wrought by this crisis. Friends, the keyword for this video is Niagara Falls. If you would like to enter tomorrow's Walmart gift card giveaway, please click and like my videos. Comment below this keyword and also other keywords from any video of mine that you watch. And please do make sure that you are subscribed to my channel. Thank you so much, friends. So friends, I'm really excited to hear that New York State's government is taking action for their residents. I know that there are still millions of Americans across our country, including millions of seniors, Social Security beneficiaries, that could really use more stimulus relief money right now. I hope that we will see our lawmakers in Congress take action very soon for every American that is struggling in the United States. Well, my good friends, you've come to the end of my daily stimulus video. Thank you so very much for everyone who has joined me here this evening, and I greatly appreciate all of you. Please do me a favor and share my video with your friends and family if they need more reliable and accurate stimulus news information. Thank you so very much and have a wonderful and blessed Thursday.